Hello everyone. Live video is starting. Give it a moment to go live. What's up? What's up everyone? Happy Mindfulness Monday. It's Monday. It is a beautiful day here in Minnesota. It's, I think, over 30 degrees, which for us right now feels like summer. And it's sunny and it's amazing and I am loving it. Happy Mindfulness Monday, y'all. Hey, by the way, I forgot to put in this video, I'll put it in the comments. We are having a birthday bash coming up April 15th, and it is going to be amazing. I will be sharing more about what that entails, what you get with your tickets. Really, what we are celebrating is 5 years of hope, health, healing, and transformation from the inside out. We are so, Michael and I and Ashley and our growing team, we are so grateful for each and every one of you. Whether you're a practice member or not, you play a pivotal role in this community. And so we want to say thank you so much. And if you're looking for a fun time out and you want to dance and you want to have some great food and win some epic prizes, you all know we do not mess around when it comes to prizes. Come to the Inspire Bday Bash. It's Friday, April 15th from 7 to 10 p.m. I will post a link in the comments. And what's fun is we are actually raising money for domestic abuse legal advocacy centers. And half the proceeds that we collect are going to go towards that. So our goal is to actually raise anywhere between $6,000 to $7,000 for DALAC. And so we are up to some big things. Now, here's the thing. We are actually doing it offsite. So it's not going to be here at Inspire Life because we want to invite a lot more people and have a dance party and have you hang out a little bit longer than just an open house. So it's actually in St. Paul, and the space itself is pretty big, but we can only have about 100 people comfortably, especially when it comes to dancing. So we've already sold tickets. I wanted to let you know. I know it's a little bit out in advance, but save the date, April 15th, 7 to 10 p.m. It's a Friday. So for you parents, for you couples, or if you want to bring your friend or bring your mom or bring your dad, whatever, you can do the couple ticket and it'll actually save you a little bit. And I wanted to let you know, because I know sometimes it's hard to get a babysitter. So if you need help, like we got connections, let us know. We would be happy to support you so you can come enjoy the evening. It is like a speakeasy meets space theme. So silver and gold and speakeasy vibes, space, cosmic vibes. It's going to be fun. And if you don't want to dress up that way, you don't have to. You get to wear whatever you want, okay? So I know I've had some people say, oh, I'm not into costume parties. It's not really a costume party. It's just a theme party because we are in the 20s, y'all. We are in the 20s. So let's celebrate. Anyway, that's a little housekeeping. I'll post a link in the comments. Today, though, I wanted to talk to you all about feeling versus function. Some people say, but I don't feel anything, right? On the table, even the first couple sessions, but I don't feel anything. Here's the thing. Feeling, as far as actual sensation that happens in the cortex, which is the outer layer of the brain, is only about 10% of function of your entire real estate of your brain in your central nervous system. 10%. When we say, I don't feel anything, I don't feel anything, I don't notice anything, well, majority of your health is subconscious. Think about it. Does your thyroid tell you what you feel? Does your liver tell you what you feel? Does your large intestine tell you what you feel? You have sensations, right? Like if you need to take a poop, then you're going to probably feel that, right? Or maybe if you drink too much alcohol for a long period of time, you might start to get cirrhosis and liver disease, and your body may give you symptomatology of that. But when it comes to feeling and sensation that a lot of people are looking for when it comes to healing, specifically network care or chiropractic, that's only 10%. And your body does this beautiful thing called physiological hierarchy, where as you start to get your nervous system entrained, as you start to choose different vibrational health habits, your body is going to prioritize what is most important to you. So for example, if you have dealt with maybe indigestion for a long time and maybe you also have low back pain, well, that's two different things happening. The low back pain could actually be coming specifically from the joints, the muscles, the tendons, the digestive system. It could be coming from a variety of factors. But if your body perceives that it is primary importance is to have healthy bowel movements, then that might be something you notice first before your pain goes away or before your tension goes away, right? It all depends on what matters to you and your body. And that's why I tell people in the beginning of care, say, look, your body's going to heal differently than anyone else. And I don't honestly know what's going to change first because I'm not a magical guru. I am not, a magical doctor that's like, yep, it's going to heal in this order. I'm not giving you a pill, right? If I were to give you a pill and say, hey, this pill is an antidepressant or an anti-inflammatory or maybe an NSAID, whatever it is, I could tell you exactly what's going to happen because that's what pills do, right? Is medications and pills, they mask symptoms, but they don't actually get to the root cause, and they're not about holistic healing. I'm sorry, that's just the reality of medicine, and that is, medicine is really good at its primary focus is to get rid of symptoms. But then we're playing whack-a-mole. So let me digress a little bit. So your body does physiological hierarchy, so it's going to prioritize. And some of the things that it's working on, right? Like you could have something going on with your heart, you could have something going on with your respiratory system that your nervous system starts to focus on to heal, and you might not feel that right away because healing takes time. Healing requires repetition. I always share with practice members, and this is part of my points today. I have 3 points for you as far as the trap, the feeling versus function trap. So I'll get into that. You're probably not feeling anything right away because of everything I just said and a couple other reasons. The first one is medications. So my job is not to tell people what to do with their medications. My job is to inform you about cause and effect. And so, for example, if you're taking antidepressants, antipsychotic, anti-anxiety medication, or any other type of medication that suppresses your central nervous system, the chances of you actually feeling anything is very low. Unfortunately, a lot of those medications, one of the effects is to be numbed out and to not feel as much. Not only our emotions, but our physical sensation, right? A lot of those medications, such as SSRIs, are going to slow down your digestive system, so you're less in tune with your emotional processing center, you're less in tune with your digestive system. It can influence your sleep rhythms and circadian rhythms, so you can deal with insomnia. Again, this is not to say right or wrong, good, bad, but cause and effect, right? Every single thing that you do in life, cause and effect. It is physics. And unless you are an alien, if you're a human being on this planet, you succumb to physics. Okay, cause and effect. So I throw up a pen, it comes down. Cause and effect, gravity. You take a pill, an effect is going to happen. Sure, your symptom may go away, but if you take that thing over time, you're going to have effects. Look up on WebMD, look up on Google, look up what are the long-term effects of X. And it may not even be a medication. It could be some type of food. It could be some type of, maybe you have exposure to toxicity in your home. What are the long-term effects of fluoride consumption? What are the long-term effects of this type of consumption? What are the long-term effects of sun exposure? What are the long-term effects if I drink too much water, right? There is a threshold for everything. Something that can serve you in increased quantity may become your biggest toxin. So my point with this is, number one, you may not be feeling anything because the types of things that you're consuming or not consuming are suppressing and fragmenting your central nervous system. A couple other things to add on to point one, biology boosting care. If you are out of tune with your biological rhythms and things that serve your physiology, like drinking water, like movement, like breathing, like sunshine, like actually feeling your emotion. If you're a person where you're like, oh, I'm fine, I don't have any emotion, and you shove it all down, well, part of the initial part of your care with me, for example, may be actually learning how to feel discomfort and not numb it out. We live in a culture, and I talk about this all the time, and I'm going to keep talking about it until I see more things shift in the culture. We live in a world where we are not very good with being with discomfort, and we're not really good with being with things that feel maybe painful or tension, and they're just meh, right? For example, in this moment, I have tension in my lower abdomen in my uterus because I just got my period, and that's like part of life, right? We have created a world in a society where it's like, oh, you can't have any sensation, you can't have any pain, you can't have any symptoms, suppress it all, numb it all, take it all away, and basically become a zombie, right? And I did that for many, many years. I would take Midol, I would take birth control, and guess what? That really messed up my system long term. In the moment, I was like, oh yes, I don't feel anything. But I was also suppressing a very important biological rhythm that helps me balance my hormones, that helps me become in tune with my femininity, which helps me become in tune with my creativity, which, side note, Ashley and I are doing a workshop on how to master the magic of your moon or your menstrual cycle this summer. So stay in tune for that. But what I'm saying with this point number one is you may not be feeling anything because you're actually avoiding feeling, right? The path towards healing and wholeness is feeling. And not just like feeling pleasure, but actually feeling that which you suppressed and ignored for so long. And here's the thing, my friends, is the more you suppress it, that strategy may work. Could be drugs, could be alcohol, could be over-consuming food, could be constantly talking about other things and not talking about the reality of the situation. There will come a point where your body, because it's so smart, because biology always trumps whatever technology we're making out here, your body, instead of whispering to you and say, hey, I would recommend paying attention to this signal, it will scream at you. It will show up in a way that is the biggest wake-up call you will probably experience in your life. And it is in that chaos, and it is in that unraveling, and it is in that sensation of the body that your power exists. Only and only if you actually engage with it. And through pain, which is an invitation to change, you have the opportunity to choose a new path. Whether it's ending up in the hospital because of excruciating pain, whether it's a huge car accident, whether it's something wakes you up to say, yo, this trajectory you've been taking in your life, probably not working out anymore. And you know, some of you may already be attuning like, yeah, like I get the little signals, but I'm just going to keep going. I'm unstoppable until it'll catch up to you. Michael and I have both experienced massive wake-up calls in our life. And I share this, and you can hear the passion coming through, is because you don't have to wait for a traumatic experience to actually alter the trajectory of your life. If you listen to your biology, if you listen to your physiology, if you listen to the subtleties. But if you're ignoring it and suppressing it and over-consuming, overindulging, your body will wake you up. Your body will wake you up. And if you haven't heard my story, I'm writing a book. My goal is to launch it in 2023, but I have dealt with some wake-up calls in my life. And I see my practice members here deal with wake-up calls. And I invite them, I say, look, you can either do the same things you've been doing, taking drugs, taking medications, over-consuming, overindulging, scrolling on your phone, or you can sit down with that sensation and have a conversation with it and say, okay, I'm here, I'm listening, I'm ready for the wisdom. And I get like the chaos that you might be experiencing in starting to feel more can feel uncomfortable. So that's why people choose to work with a guide, someone like me or someone like Michael, to be a witness, to create a safe container for you to let yourself get a little wild, let yourself feel and be human and be seen in that. There's so much power in being and having a witness, right? Can I get a witness? Yes, you can. All right. So that's number one. What are you suppressing? How are you suppressing it? Are you in tune with your biology? And you know, I'm all about teaching you about biology. You can become the best doctor of your life. Number two, the feeling versus function paradox. Why you may not be feeling anything and noticing results is because you're choosing not to feel. What are you choosing not to feel? Are you choosing to ignore the subtleties in a relationship that you know is maybe gaslighting you? Are you choosing to ignore that maybe you have pain because you're not moving your body even though you really, really desire it, but you're in a freeze state? What are you choosing not to feel? What are you choosing not to engage with? And I don't necessarily just mean your body, but your body is the vessel of life, and your body is basically the transmission and the antenna in which it's trying to communicate to you, through you, with you. Your body is like a metaphor, and there's a lot of different body parts that represent different metaphors that I'll be teaching at our immersion, which is sold out this March, but I'll be teaching also in the fall, and at our one-day mental emotional mastery in April, which I have 4 spots left for that. If you wanna attend, it's gonna be awesome. But your body is this beautiful map, and it's like a compass. And the more you can attune to true north, it will guide you where to go. Now, that's not gonna happen in like 1 month, y'all. That happens over time and over years of consistent repetition. And I know many of you, I talk about breath work, I talk about connecting with your body. My friends, I have been literally doing that every single day for 10 years. Literally laying, connecting, doing body connection. And I promise the more that you do it, the more that you give yourself that time and see what would the benefit of this be, the more that you engage with it, I promise you the wisdom comes through even clearer, where all of a sudden you get a hit and you're like, yeah, I should probably quit my job. Or yeah, I should probably leave that relationship. Or yeah, I probably need to have that hard conversation with a team member or a friend that you've been wanting to subconsciously have for a long time, because you know every time you have that conversation, you don't sense sensation, right? Not just feeling like emotion, but your body doesn't feel good, right? You're like, that I gotta say something, right? I gotta say something. And if we don't say anything, for example, what happens to your throat? What happens to your thyroid? What happens to this area of your body, right? We get stagnant. And then all of a sudden, people are dealing with energy issues and thyroid issues and metabolism issues, maybe because you're clogged up in what you're trying to say and express. This is the wisdom of the body, and this is the body metaphor experience, okay? So that's stuff I teach on. You're probably like, whoa, thyroid, throat, speaking. Yes, it's all connected, y'all. It's all connected. I've had people literally quit their job, have the hard conversation, whatever they need to do, and their physiology and symptoms shift. Yes, it is that powerful, because you are more than just physical matter. You have mental, emotional, spiritual fields. I'm getting into like a lot of details here that we're going to be teaching at other events we're putting on. But I just wanted to come on here with my last point, number 3, of the feeling function paradox and why you're not getting results, is you are expecting it way too quickly. If you have lived an entire life, 20, 30, 40, 50 years in one paradigm, and after 2 weeks of central nervous system regulation and care, my friend, give yourself some grace, y'all. Give yourself some grace. By the way, if you're commenting on this video, I cannot see it, but hopefully this is coming in and it's valuable. Here's my rule of thumb, and this is why I only work with people for a minimum of 3 months, which is honestly, I'm finding way too short because of the state of our world right now. I get the best results, honestly, between 9 and 12 months. But I know if I share with people, oh, it's a 12-month commitment, well, yeah, depending on your body, some people that they freak out about that. I'm like, all right, we're going to start with 3 months. Why 3 months? Simple physiology, cellular turnover. Minimum 3 months, your cells of certain organs and glands have turned over, like your stomach lining changes probably every 6 to 8 weeks. So you have a new stomach lining, not the whole stomach, but the inside of the stomach, digestion, for example, upper digestive system, is new in about 6 to 8 weeks. Your liver, for example, 5 to 6 months. So your cells are always turning over, i.e. dying, and then reborn. So you're literally reborn like every day, every month, and eventually you were a brand new human being after X amount of years, which was pretty dope, right? So that means that you have the power to change the neurological wiring and patterning of your central nervous system, which is helping that cellular regeneration. So that's why I say, look, if you've had digestive issues, for example, for 10 years, you got to give me at least 3 months to see change. And it's not just nervous system shifts, but you need to take power of giving your body the fuel, right? Laying the foundation. I help create and rewire you, but you got to also lay the foundation as far as how your cells turn over, what your cells use to turn over. So oxygen, water, nutrients, i.e. food. So if you've been putting shit in your body for X amount of years, we got to shift that, right? We got to shift that because your cells are like new little seedlings and plants popping up. So why wouldn't you want to give it a different vibration to ultimately create a new you? The new you know is within you. We all know it's within us because we, as human beings, desire to grow. We desire to be vibrant, to be healthy, to be alive. We are not meant to be on this planet to be suppressed, to be, stagnant, to be dead like a zombie. I'm sorry, but this metaverse thing would be very interesting. But we are on this earth to be alive, to be vibrant, to feel. And when you can feel the spectrum of the human experience, I'm talking from pure ecstasy, pleasure, orgasm, all of it, to like fucking sadness and grief. When you can feel all of that, you're alive, right? You are living. You are a living being. And it is in that experience of the whole spectrum and the whole vibration that you function at 100%. When you can feel that spectrum, you have the ability to experience pleasure and you have the ability to experience grief and loss and empathy. You're a whole human. Healing is a journey of coming back to wholeness and recognizing that you have been whole this entire time, that your symptoms and your experiences and your challenges are really just helping you align to that compass, helping you to come back to that true north. They're a beautiful gateway back home. If you're on a journey in the woods and you run into a wall, say, got it. Let it steer you back home. The wall isn't bad, it's just there. Feeling versus function. Allow yourself to feel all of you. Allow yourself to feel the spectrum. Now, if you've suppressed it and you've polarized yourself where you're only okay with feeling pleasure, which by the way, not a lot of us are also okay with feeling like massive pleasure and ecstasy and orgasm and joy. We get guilt from that, right? Like, oh, why are you so happy? The world's a piece of shit. It is your biological duty to feel pleasure. It is your biological responsibility to feel ecstasy. It is also your biological responsibility to feel grief and sadness because that makes you a human being and that makes you empathetic towards other people in your tribe and your community. So my invitation is through this feeling versus function paradox. Number one, what are you suppressing? What biological needs are you not listening to? Number two, what are you choosing not to feel? And I get it can be scary, y'all. I get waking up from a nightmare can be fucking terrifying. So that's why I recommend doing the work with someone, with a guide who's been there. Hiring someone temporarily to support you, to be like a doula or a guide, or, I don't say this cultural appropriation, but this is where we see other cultures utilizing shamans, where shamans are there to be a witness to kind of this unraveling and chaotic experience. The power of a witness. And number three, 90 days minimum. If you've been in a paradigm for 10 years, it's not going to take you 10 years to fully come back home. But you gotta give it some time and get out of the quick fix dopamine culture. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I hope my intensity came through today because I believe in the power of the body to heal itself so much because I see it, I know it, I experience it every single day when people commit to this new paradigm. So I'm with you in the wake-up call. I'm with you. I will be your dream guide, waking up from a paradigm. Hello, thank you. Yeah. I got you, okay? And I'm not here to fix you. I'm not here to be your guru. I'm not here to fucking save you. I'm here to witness your power come through and stop associating with the trauma story and start to access triumph. You don't have to live into that story. You don't have to associate with that identity. Yes, it was part of your past and it has served you, and you got to find how it served you so you can access that inner power, magic, and triumph, and ultimately alchemize your life from the inside out. That's all I got for you today. Comment below what you got out of this. I know I brought the intensity. Would love to hear from you all. I see some people tuning in live. Comment, y'all. Like, if you're like, yes, 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 comment. We need to come together now more than ever. Talk about a new paradigm for health, a new paradigm for healing, a new paradigm for consciousness. Let people come back home to their body. All right, I'm going to let you all go. Come celebrate with us at the birthday bash. Love you all. Peace, love. Keep inspiring. Cheers.